Ah, there you are. Stop scrolling because we got some new ghost photos to look at. And you know I don't look at them unless it's daylight and you're here with me to hold my hand. So if it's nighttime where you are, look at this post at your own risk. Otherwise, save it, watch it for daytime. We're going to start off with a photo of these ladies taking this picture at 8 p.m. at a wedding venue. A bartender happened to tell them that there was a lady who had died on the premises. And it looks like they took a picture of this lady. She's behind me, isn't she? This is one of those photos where I don't have to zoom in because you can clearly see there is something behind them. Did you really think I wasn't going to zoom in though? Oh my God. She's kind of smiling, like in a nice way. It just gets scarier from there though. And this photo is of an office, and the owner that used to own the dealership had already passed away, and he said he could kind of see a figure at the door. But this is one of those photos where I have to zoom in. Zooming in, regrets. This ghost also looks like it's smiling, but like not in a nice way, like I'm gonna eat your face way. I'm gonna give my 2-week notice now, thanks. 2 friends at a bar, what could go wrong? 2 friends at a bar. I already know what's wrong. These 2 ladies said it was them and the photographer. Who headless Lex Luthor is back there? They have no idea. The next one is a party. Everyone's having a good time. Later, they look at the picture and they think their grandma made an appearance in the group photo. They believe grandma is right behind them, joining in on the festivities. I had to zoom in, of course. So there's definitely a face back there. And if you compare their grandma to the lady's face, there is some similarities. Sometimes you find pictures where the photographer conveniently zooms in for you. These are ghostly faces peering from the historic McPike mansion, and there's like a party going on in this building. Oh, my people to the right say, How many faces are in this one shot? There's like a little boy, like a baby. It almost seems like a little boy hanging out of the window, and maybe a lady right there. Everybody to the left say, Face, face, face. Oh, that one really freaks me out because it looks like it's screaming for help. Scary photos that I was too scared to look at alone last night, so I'm looking at it with you guys now. I don't care if you don't want to see it. We're doing it. Come on. This photo was taken at Blackpool Beach at 7 a.m. and when they took the photo, it was just them. It was pretty deserted because it was early in the morning. But then, of course, after they were looking at their photos, they saw something really weird in between their legs. I don't even have to zoom in. You guys can totally see it. Because what the now listen, we can say that's a person crouched down, but where's his other body? What's going on here? It just looks like his head and like maybe a little bit of I can't look at this. And that means I zoomed in because, oh my God, it looks distraught. Moving along, we don't have time to wallow in. We have another picture. This says, when my auntie used to live in Alaska housing her kids, would always talk about a little girl. This was about 10 years ago. You can tell because this is a picture of a digital camera. This is another one I don't need to zoom in on. And it looks like the little girl is looking straight at the figure. I mean, I guess at least the kids aren't afraid. I'm afraid. I don't really have the backstory to this photo, but I do know that the man took this photo because he heard something or saw something in the corner of the room. I scanned everything. I kind of didn't see it. So I zoomed in a little closer and there's kind of like an outline, but this could be anything, right? It's so dark. So let's lighten up the photo. Always a mistake, so he was right. There was something under his desk. What that something is, I don't know. Tell me in the comments what you think of each photo. Which one was the scariest one? Which one did you think was legit? Which one did you not think was legit? And also, what do you do to get this out of your brain? Because I need to get it out of my brain before the sun goes down. Ghost photos that I saw in the day, but I'm pretty sure I'm still going to have to keep the lights on tonight. So if I happen to pop up on your FYP page at night, save this and watch it for the morning. Just trust me. Let's start off with a wedding photo that looks like the 80s barfed all over it. It's the mustaches, it's the hair, it's the flowers, it's the dress, and is there an unwanted guest back there? Tucked behind this man's beautiful bouffant is a grandmother with sunglasses? The bride said she doesn't believe it's a reflection because the picture's kind of taken sideways from a staircase, and she thinks the woman is wearing a veil. I wasn't too scared of this one because she looks like she's just happy to be there. Here's another one that I didn't have to zoom in on because I'm sure you can already see it. This is a selfie of a father and son, and he believes something appeared behind his son's shoulder. He thinks it resembles his dad, his son's grandfather. I think if you're going to die and visit me, do it via like a hummingbird or like, land as a butterfly on my nose. Please don't do that. I don't want to zoom in. I don't need to zoom in. Okay, fine, let's zoom in. I don't like it. So a mother and daughter are taking a selfie in the field. They said there was nobody behind them. This is just a regular selfie out in the field, and bam, whatever that is popped up. This picture was taken in 1999. It says my mom brought a disposable camera to a bonfire they were having in the woods. Now it's hard to see, so they lightened it up. They asked little brother over there to scooch in closer to the picture, and he kept saying, I can't. It says years later, when my mom found the disposable camera and got the pictures developed, they realized why he wasn't able to move in closer. Turns out the guy in the picture was not with them that night. No, thank you. Finally, we have a classic one from 1942, Jasper, Alabama. It's a wedding photo, and there is something behind the bride. It doesn't look like much of anything until you zoom in. And then you zoom in on her shoulder, you kind of lighten it up a bit, and you see this like Hailey Bieber ghost stalking them from behind. I found another ghost picture that I was too scared to look at night, so I saved it for the morning, and oh my god, I am so glad I did. Like, if I saw this at night, there's no way I would have went to sleep. Okay, so the caption reads, my ex-brother-in-law caught this one when he was trying to take pictures of a leak that was outside the house. He was the only one at the house at the time, and the picture of the girl was noticed after it was taken. Usually I zoom in to check it out, but when I saw this, I didn't have to zoom in. Can you guys already see it? If you can't already see it, let's go ahead and zoom in. I mean, it's clearly not a girl that's inside the house. I don't know for sure. I can't see all the details, so I went ahead and zoomed in a little bit closer. I'm just never gonna learn that zooming in is never a good idea. That is the most possessed looking picture I've ever seen. It's usually the black, no eyes. That's how I'm convinced. This is not a ghost of a person. This is a ghost of a demon taking form as a sickly Victorian child. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments, is this a trick of the light? What is this? Please tell me that this is not a ghost, because I think it's a ghost.
Hi, I'm unloading scary ghost photos that you guys sent to me. That was so scary, I need to get it off my phone immediately. This picture was sent to me by Kelly, who went to Lake Chetek, Michigan. They started building new cabins on a land that was known as Slaughter Slough. This is a land where a lot of Native Americans were unalived by the pioneers. The cabins are empty during wintertime, and Kelly was there and decided to take this beautiful picture. But as Kelly was looking through her photos, she thought she saw something in the doorway or window. And then she did something that I foolishly do. She zoomed in. Well, guess what? Kelly was unfortunately right. There is something in the window. She thinks it looks like a pioneer woman in a dress. I think it looks like the Undertaker. Jesus Christ. Cole decided to share this picture with me when he went to New Orleans on Bourbon Street. He said there was only 4 of us, but if you look closely, there's actually 5. As soon as he said Bourbon Street, New Orleans is haunted as F, so I completely believe that that's a New Orleans ghost giving side eye to his friend. This was sent to me by Jamie. She was taking this picture at a concert because she liked that girl up there with like the glow-in-the-dark shirt. However, later when she was looking through the pictures, there is one person that kind of stood out to her that she doesn't remember seeing. Now, Jennifer didn't tell me where to look, but I was immediately drawn to one person. I don't know if you guys are, but which person up there do you think doesn't belong? If your eyes were drawn to this person, I was drawn to that person too, and this is exactly who Jamie is talking about. Her outfit doesn't really fit in with the rest of the concert goers, and if you look closely, she almost looks like she's part of the wall. And the creepiest thing, she's looking straight at the camera. Jamie, you in danger, girl. And finally, another photo from Kelly. This is from their barn. She's taking a picture of the horse because she thought it was funny that the horse wouldn't go in the stall and kind of reared its butt up. But then later, she's looking through the picture, she notices something in the stall that could have been the reason why the horse didn't want to go in there. What in Chucky is that? Kelly said that there were no children at the farm, it was just her and her husband, so Yeah, I don't blame the horse for not going in there. Tell me in the comments what you think of these photos, and if you have a scary photo that you want to share with me, please email me. It's right over here. You know, scaring is caring. And now I can delete these off my phone.